What's going on, guys? What's up? Crap, I forgot to check the voice. Oh, the voice is right. Okay. What's going on, guys? How we doing? Welcome back to the channel. The Mighty Thumb Club welcomes you all. That's right, my friends. Come on in. It's like a freaking sweatshop down here. I swear to God, dude. I have no idea why. It's like hot outside, right? Well, it's cool now, but it was warm today. And then that heats up the house, but the basement stays nice and cold. But yet when I come down here tonight, it's like 3 degrees hotter than it usually is, and I'm like sweating. Also sweating because the goddamn dog. Yes, another dog story. Goddamn dog. You. Had some food stuff I had to take out to the garbage, right? Dinner trash had to be taken out, so I go outside to bring it to the garbage. And then I had to bring the recyclables out to the curb because tomorrow is recyclable day. Well, what happens when you go outside? Dumbass thinks I'm leaving for good, starts running up to the window, starts barking. Then I come back in, and he woke from like a dead sleep on the couch upstairs. To, hey, where'd you go? Okay, you're still here. I'm like, yeah, I'm here. But he was in a dead sleep for like a good hour. So he wakes up, and I'm like, okay, I got to take him out. I said, come here. Let me fill up my water bottle. I'll take you out. I fill up my water bottle. I turn around. He's peeing on the floor. On the goddamn floor. So then we had to clean that up. And then I go to spray the cleaner on the floor, and the cleaner is like, nothing coming out. And I'm like, what have the kids been using the past few days? Because they use the same bottle. So now when you wonder why the house smells like piss, it's because, you know, they're cleaning with air. So I'm sweating. And then I come down here to cool off, and it's not even cool. It's like a goddamn domino effect of bad things, man. So anyway, how was your weekend? Mine was screwed up, man. Like we did that double stream on Saturday. All right, I got the second vax shot on Saturday morning, you guys know. And Saturday afternoon, I was working on the pool, doing the pool stuff, getting it up and running. And I was all right, cool. It's in a place where the filter's running, and we just got to vacuum it and clean it. But I got to go to the pool store to get some replacement parts in order to do that. I said, all right, Sunday we're gonna do that. Sunday, I wake up. I like couldn't move. I was like out, dude. Like my arm, I couldn't move my arm to save my life. Other parts of my body were sore as heck. I was just exhausted, tired. I had no energy of any kind. I was literally on the couch the entire day. Family was coming and going and doing whatever on Sunday. I couldn't move. Never made it to the pool store. So the pool store isn't chlorinated yet. It's still just water filtering around. And I was just like, I did not expect that day, the day after effect, to just knock me out. But it totally did. The day after effect totally knocked me out. So it's 100% better today. Like today, I was trying to explain to my wife earlier. Today, I'm sore. Not from the second vaccination shot. I'm sore from laying around all day yesterday because I couldn't move. So hopefully tomorrow we're back. But just apparently is, I don't know. And because we're getting like a warmer wave of weather this week, it's like It's not comfortable to stay in the family room in the afternoon because the sun comes on the backside of the house in the afternoon. So it just blazes the temperature. And I'm just like, I don't have many places in the house to get comfortable. The couch is one. Down here is the other one. About it. Maybe my chair at the dining room table. So. Anyway. That's what's going on with me. Rant over, vent over. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk. Apparently a second shot is what gets you. I heard people say that. And then when I got through the rest of Saturday, because I got it at 8:30 in the morning Saturday. When I got through the day, it was like, all right, it's pretty much the same thing as the first shot. I was kind of queasy all day, in and out. Arm was sore from getting a needle in my arm. But then when I woke up on Sunday, I did not expect to feel the way I did. I was out, man. Little blips of I could get up and go to the bathroom, but I don't know. Wasn't good. Raven, I saw you sneaking in there, dude, at the start of the stream. Thanks for being here. Hyperion, thanks for being here. We are going to get going on more mining of the nether. Getting kind of mundane. I need like other side projects to do for when all this terraforming gets boring. These long projects, you need kind of like breaks from them every now and then. I'm kind of getting to that point, but we will we'll see if we can keep it going. We're gonna push through, keep it going. Wait, I don't know what is going on in Sports World today. Sports World, let's see. We have Kenny Mayne has a lot to unpack after 27 years at ESPN, so he just started typing. Okay, Mets are up on a Mets beat the Braves 3-1. Nice. Let's go Mets. I did see that New York hit Bob Baffert with an indefinite suspension, so Medina Spirit can't run in the Belmont. Guy from the Mets got drilled in the face? Seriously? Oh, man. I see McAvoy and it says NHL, but in my head, I'm thinking Roy McAvoy. The Cinderella story. Tin Cup. Tin Cup's another legendary sports movie that people give credit to, but don't give a lot of credit to. Is there really like nothing else facing like? All right, let's click on the clickbait for Kenny Mayne. Oh, he's leaving ESPN. Like he was just doing SportsCenter again. Longtime LA Times sports reader Kenny Mayne came to us this weekend, told us he had been scribbling some thoughts about the previous 27 years and in his final ESPN week might be interested. Oh, might we be interested? LA Times Sports says, quote, I thought to myself that if I run out of the building and drive away right now, no one will know I sucked at this. Everyone will move on with their lives, but I stayed for 27 years. I knew the book wasn't on me. I wasn't terrible at doing TV, but I wasn't sports nerdy enough for ESPN. Received so many calls and texts and Twitter mentions, I thought my phone was going to melt down. My biggest fear wasn't the unknown of leaving my professional home for the last 27 years, but the embarrassment that no one would give a damn. Well, that's definitely not the case. I had no idea the end would play out the way it did, an offer, my rejection of the offer, and an exit interview by phone. And that's okay. Like I say, sometimes during back 'em down dunk and NBA highlight, it's not personal, it's just business. What is this? Members of Stevie Wonder's band knew who I was that one night in Los Angeles. What more is there to accomplish? Oh, what podcast was he on? Because in the early 90s, you had maybe it was the mid 90s, because Oberman and Patrick kind of rolled in the 90s, right? But you had Dan Patrick, Keith Oberman, Stuart Scott, and Kenny Mayne, and those four formed like two teams that would kind of just almost do like back to back going at each other on Sports Center every single night for like years. It seemed like, and maybe it wasn't years, but it seemed like years, and it was like, it was good, man. They were. I forget which two people were on each team, but it was the same every time, and it seemed like it was years of those two teams just constantly holding down ESPN for the mid 90s, maybe late 90s. Kind of the same time the World's Strongest Man was in my wheelhouse of things to watch, so it had to be late 90s. Good for Kenny Mayne, man. Dude's a legend. Scott Van Pelt came a little bit later. Like, he kind of rolled into 2000s. And obviously is the man that he is. I missed the Scott Van Pelt show on the radio. But I do look forward to sometimes seeing like his after midnight Sports Center when I go up to bed sometimes. But Kenny Mayne was very influential in my college and post-college years. Super cool. All right, to the game. Where did we leave off? We were in the farm down here. Okay, what we got? We are... trying to make sure the gold farm works. What's in my... we did stuff at the wheat farm. Okay, we have to get back over to the nether. Kevin Pillar move. Oh, got him in a nose. Ooh, he's gonna have one of those UFC noses now. Part of my take. I have to check it out. Yeah, exactly. Him and Russillo. Yep. Because when I lived on my own, I mean, when I lived with my grandmother, it was kind of me on my own. So I would wake up and listen to Mike and Mike in the morning, right? I didn't have a TV in my grand's room, like where I stayed in my bedroom. I paid to have cable internet run into our house to run up to my room. And this is 2001, maybe 2002. I paid to have cable internet run, so I'd have cable high-speed internet for my computer, but I didn't have a TV. So I used to listen to the radio. And I would listen to Mike and Mike in the morning. And then the middays, I would be back and forth between whoever was on. It was Scott Van Pelt was on. There was a 10 to 1 and then the 1 to 4. But the 1 to 4, I used to listen to Mike and the Mad Dog because they went from 1 to 6:30. But I would switch back and forth between midday shows. Joe Beningo was on in the midday. Still is on the midday. Well, I think that he has 1 o'clock now. But he was on a midday. But then whoever was on middays in that 10 to 1 slot, ESPN used to do 2-hour sessions instead of 3-hour sessions too. I don't know if they still do. So you get Stephen A for 2 hours, and then you get like a 12 to 2 shift. And that might have been when Scott Van Pelt was on. Scott Van Pelt was doing Part of My Take for years. I get so excited when he's going to be on. He is cool. He's cool, but he definitely knows the hell out of his craft too, you know? And you kind of just pick up on that, the way he goes about doing things sometimes, you know? Okay, we need to dispense some of these seeds because we do not need them. Don't need this egg. Don't need this. Don't need this. Don't need the laver. Don't need that. We gotta heal these guys up. Let's go do that. When I was growing up, even as a young kid, always fall asleep with Sports Center on. Kenny means Stuart Scott. Okay, so it was Patrick and Oberman. Kenny Mayne and Stuart Scott, yeah. Your bedtime story. Yep. I don't know who, but the West Coast team now that's been on forever is was it? It's Stan and what's his name? The West Coast team, I love them. And then in that late 90s time, you'd also get a random Reese Davis and Steve Levy cameo doing Sports Center. Okay, we need this stuff to start despawning, like... Let's go, come on. Let this sit for a minute. Nah, not Pooch Across. Although he's a funny dude too. Let's see if I can find it while we're waiting for the this farm to prime up here. ESPN LA. Post. No, it's not Jay Harris. What the hell's the dude's name? Alright, Stan Verrett is one dude. Who the hell's the other guy? I want to like hit myself in the face when I come across his name. Neil Everett. Duh. That dude. Those two seem to have LA like on lockdown. And they both came in the same time, 2000 to present, 2000 to present. And then, yeah, then Baseball Tonight used to get Carl Ravage. And we used to be amazed at how he could keep up with the height of everyone else on the cast. Look at the list of former anchors. Jeez. I didn't know Greg Gumbel was with ESPN as long as he was. 79 to 88. Look at Rhonda Glenn. She hasn't left. That's the wrong camera. Like, because of Kenny Mayne, right? Because of Kenny Mayne. Whenever somebody hits a homer, I instantly go, it must be a homer, Simpson, because the pitcher just went, no! Thank you, Kenny Mayne, for that. Sorry the second shot hit you so hard, Sonny. All I got was a sore arm for a couple of days. I know, dude. I'm like... I'm shocked. I'm totally shocked, Cotton. Shocking. Yeah, I was really taken back. I thought when I woke up Sunday I was going to be feeling a lot better, and it was 100% the opposite direction, dude. 100% the opposite direction. Give it back. I got hit by something that's behind a wall. We gotta get rid of some stuff here. Brand new bow. Bow. None of them are my bows, right? My bow's there. Okay. The social distancer. I don't even need to iron anymore. Iron sword. The gold stuff will... I don't even care about melting it down, dude. I just want to get all the loot out of here. Alright, let's heal up. Got it. Boom, boom. Okay, one's done. Uh-oh. I threw my sword. Run. There it is. How did that happen? How did that happen? How did I throw my sword? It's not even near anything I would have thrown. Good God. Okay, we need to get rid of that. Keep bed, that. That stays. Stays, goes. Yo! Sergeant Bourne in the house. What's up, brother? How you doing, dude? I hope you're doing well, man. Haven't seen you in a while. Appreciate you coming by, saying hi. Hope you're not afraid of heights. Ooh, there's lava over there. How about that? We gotta go check that out. Is that a broken portal? Could be. Hard to tell. Still hard to tell. Eh. What's up, Mighty Mouse? I'll take Mighty Mouse. Here I come to save the day. Mighty Mouse. Mighty Mouse. Alright, let's heal up our pickaxe. So I asked the question in Discord, and I think Mikester got back to me. I started working on the side quest in MCOC, and apparently for the second quest, you need to possess the brown ring in order to get in. And it tells you a million times that you need the brown ring to get in. Oh, shit. I got rid of a pickaxe. How did that freaking happen? Hang on a second. I did. I have a pickaxe over here, right there. Yeah, I got rid of... Wow. How do I keep throwing stuff? Okay, we're going to have to make this... I'm going to have to put a chest up here and put all my good stuff in a chest. And not get rid of it. So, nowhere in the game does it tell you where to get the brown ring that you need to get the quest. It just tells you you need a brown ring. And I'm like, okay, thanks, game. Like, did I miss the memo on that? There we go. Everything in the top row has to go. There we go. Alright, we have all the pickaxes. Skeet, Silky, Skeet 2. Skeet 2 needs a better name. And which one are we healing? We're healing Silky. Let's go. Like when you click on the... When you see that there's a gate and you need the brown ring in order to enter or advance in that one path on the quest, when you tap on the brown ring, it should say attainable by doing XYZ. And it doesn't tell you. Like if I'm a casual free-to-play player, I'm not someone who's in the forums every day. I'm not on Reddit ever. Like the game should direct me where to go in order to continue. And it doesn't. It just leaves you there wondering with a, you know, your finger up your butt. Okay. Bye. That's a lot easier. Okay, you go here. You go here. You go there. Because we leaving. Silky, Skeet. Okay. Boat. You go away. You go away. Something's not right. Bed there. Okay, cool. Good. We out of here. Time to go mine some stuff. Right when my eyes start getting tired. Right? That's the way it goes, my friends. We're going down, 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 down. Down, 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 down. I might need a new shield too. We'll see. Okay, we got everything we need. Let's go. And away we go. Let's go. And eject. Down here. Okay. Any weird dudes down here? No? No? Okay, we need some... I don't need cobblestone, right? We're just mining right now. We'll take 2 of those. And let's go. Nobody's aggro to me, are they? No, no, good, good, good. That's what I like to see. Okay, where is the guy? Where is he? I don't even care. Let's go. Let's get to the mining. Oh. Okay. There we go. We're good. Neil Everett and Stan Verrett. That's the team. That's the LA team. They've had stone cold lockdown on the LA anchor positions for a long time. I do need a bunch of cobblestone soon because we got to build this giant wall out of cobblestone and then the back wall as well. Move. Bada biddy beep beep beep. We rolling. Doo 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 doo. So, I can't fathom what it is like to get hit in the face with a 94-mile-per-hour fastball. Like, it hurt like hell. Getting hit in the arm with like a 55, 58 mile an hour fastball back in like Little League, Senior League, right? What the hell does 94 miles an hour to the face feels like? With a circular object wound tight as hell. Right? Like, dude. That has to stay. That's my ladder right there. You can go. Can somebody take care of these kids here? Come on, get these kids out of here. Damn you kids, get off my lawn. Other layer down. Next.
The raid train is coming.
Yes, it is.
Droker rated with 5 viewers.
Well, Brian's a little loud there, wasn't he? Jeez, Brian. A little respect. Joe. Hang on a second. Fix my chat. Okay, good. Dro, thanks for the raid, buddy. Appreciate it, man. Hope you and everybody else in the asylum are having a good night. I left those out there. I must get them. No block left behind. Got it. Hey, everybody, say hello to Adobe Creative Cloud. We will not update. We're not gonna update. We're not gonna update. We're doing good, Dro, man. We're doing good. Thank you again for the raid, brother. Appreciate it. That sounds like I was paraphrasing a movie that I know Dro has probably seen. Dro probably loves. Don't let me down, Dro. Movie is a 90s, late 90s cult classic called PCU. And quite honestly, if you're in my chat and you haven't seen PCU, I give you permission to leave and go enjoy that awesome movie. Jeremy Piven, Jon Favreau, David Spade, that dude from Becker, the blind dude from Becker. I forget who the girl is in the movie. The girl is somebody. I forget who Prefrosh is. He's somebody also. Well, Joe, I read your sign. I read your sign. I haven't seen that movie, and then I saw the In Forever. I was like, "Don't tell me you haven't seen that movie." Cult classic, not popular amongst the grown-ups of the world, but oh man, PCU rocks. I mean, thinking about it. Okay, thinking about it. That was what? I forget when that was made. Might have been like 97. 96. I forget when. Everybody and their mother is in some sort of faction, and they're all protesting something, right? That's how they describe college life in that movie. It's basically how American life is now. If you think about it. It's like to the point where at the end of the movie they protest about not gonna protest. We're not gonna protest. We're not gonna protest. Like, I don't know why Prefrosh would actually want to come back there and go to that school. It seems like they done all about they could there. Oh, George Clinton's in the movie too. I forgot. You think you was in college? I graduated in 96, and I thought it came out when I was in college. Let's give Siri a chance to prove her worth. Ready? Here we go. Hey, Siri. 0 for 1. Hey, Siri. When did the movie PCU come out? Ooh, 94. 94. Ooh. Back when the blue jeans were blue. Maybe it didn't get popular until 97. Okay, this little 1 block area is not cool. Hey, granted PCU, I'm sorry. Siri's telling us 94. So who knows when it actually really came out. Can't trust that lady. Yeah, I thought 97 for sure too. Oh, you were in college the last time you saw it. Oh. Probably definitely more relevant to your frame of mind. PC movie, yeah, that's the one with Jeremy Piven. Yep. And Jon Favreau and David Spade. And the blind guy from Becker, who wasn't blind in PCU. I feel so bad. I don't know that guy's name. Oh, hey. That goes down. Look at the pyramid, man. It's coming together. The pyramid's coming together, guys. We're doing it. Yeah, David Spade Hyperion. Yep. But Jon Favreau as Gutter was hilarious, dude. For sure, Ella, I was watching all the cult classics. Even did the whole Dark Side of the Moon Wizard. Oh, did you really? I don't think I ever got a chance to actually do that. I just hopped on the bandwagon of people who said it actually worked. Plus, I also think you needed to be like high as a kite in order for it to really kick in and like make, like work your brain over. And that's never been my cup of tea. I've always been drunk as a skunk. Oh my god, this thing's one block. Oh. Now it's really one block. Holy crap. Hello. Carrot me. It lines up pretty much 17 to 22 minutes, then it's like 17 to 19 minutes, then it's kind of a stretch. See, Dro speaks the truth. Dro speaks the truth, my friends. He knows. He'll shoot you straight. Or is that when the high wear is off? You watch the wall. You watch the wall on mushrooms. Feel me? I'm missing something. The wall? I don't think you're talking about the game show, are you? Told my dad I was going to do that. He said, terrible idea. So I did Dark Side of the Moon Wizard of Oz instead. Oh, okay. Pink Floyd movie. Gotcha. I was never crazy big Pink Floyd dude. Like, I give a lot of love and appreciation to their songs, but I was never like down the rabbit hole in love with them. And honestly, today, a lot of their songs that I love put me to sleep. They're great for making me go to bed. So if anything, they're like the anti-sleep deprived band for me. mean, they made songs back in the day when songs had a lot more meaning than today, you know? It's like... I don't get too deep into the meaning of songs. I just... If a song's got a good beat and kicks ass and I can rock to it, then half the time I don't even know what the words are. I just like the song. It's at the point where if I like a lot of the songs from a band, just from the music standpoint, that I'll stop humming words and then start learning words, like maybe 2 albums into that band, and then I realize, wow, I should have been listening to their words a long time ago. But not only is the music great, but now their words are really awesome too. It's almost like I fall in love with a band twice, you know. Once for the music, and then if I like the music enough and want to actually pay attention to the words, then I fall in love with them again. That, like an example of that would be System of a Down. I used to love their music, and then I actually started listening to the words of what the hell they were actually singing about most of the time. And I was like, oh my god. We need to listen to these people. What's up, pig dude? Oh, hurdled him. Dude, we're knocking down layers, man. Remember when we were like 20 things high? We were up as high as those torches. Like up there. Right? We're knocking layers out. We're just going to keep chugging along, man. As long as we got stuff to talk about, we are chugging along. Get that one. Get it, get it. Got it. Okay. Oh, to the point where I can almost start putting in layers for the backside of the pyramid. That, oh, that's going to be a happy day. Oh, stop grunting at me, dude. Stop grunting at me. They do have that sleepy sound. They do, dude. Long songs, long intros. Dude, they can put me to sleep before they start singing half the time. Excuse me, 23-minute songs. Have either of you guys seen Pink Floyd? I know I have not. My concert experience is limited. I may have gone to 10 my whole life. Wish I had gone to more. But I have unique memories from all the concerts I went to. So I guess that's good, right? Like summer of 2000, I went to see Metallica when... This is kind of tricky. That's when they did they had their summer sanitarium tour in 2000 with a crazy lineup. I think System of a Down was on the tour, Korn, Kid Rock, a bunch of other great bands. But that tour wasn't coming through New Jersey. So they jumped off and jumped on the Tattoo the Earth tour, which is a bunch of heavier bands, which Slipknot was headlining. And fuck off, nerd. And so in the summer of 2000, I saw Metallica on the Tattoo the Earth tour, and that was the first time I saw them live, and that was in Giant Stadium, the old Giant Stadium, and it was the only outdoor concert I think I went to. No. No, there was a second one. But that was the first one. And that one was nuts. Because there was people who were into heavy music that I was into were just headbanging the hell out of everything and moshing like hell. And we were in like the 100 section. Like we weren't down on the floor. But it was still nuts, man. And by the time Metallica came on and got out of there, it was just insane. So that was a really good time. I saw Metallica outside one more time. This might be the only time I forget what tour it was. But it was at Giant Stadium again. But I remember it was a different show because they were in a different end zone. That's the only reason I remember. And then in 2004, I saw Metallica 4 times. It was an Inside Arena tour. Godsmack opened for him. So that was like a double win-win for me. Saw him twice at Nassau Coliseum. Saw them one time at Continental Airline Arena. Got him, first shot. Woohoo. Which is the stadium where the Devils played in New Jersey at the Meadowlands. And that was a set list where they played Leper Messiah for the first time. I never heard them play Leper Messiah live, and that was insane. And they screwed up the beginning. And, you know, and they did a classic, well, even we're not perfect, so give us a break. And everyone just started going nuts. And then they cranked out the song, and it was awesome. But the best, it's hard to say the best, but probably my favorite experience was when I saw him in November of 2004 in Georgia, in Atlanta. And my cousin, well, my late cousin, he and I scored general admission tickets just online randomly, which I thought was a miracle. Told him I got him. He said, I'm coming. I said, it's down by you. He goes, all right, you're coming. So I drove down to Georgia to go to the concert with him. And we had front row. The stage was in the middle. And we ran, sat out there all morning and everything, wristbands, whatever you had to do. And we got one of the last few spots on the far side of the stage to get front row. And he and I just had a blast. He was way taller than me. I might have told you guys these stories before. He was taller than me. So at the end of the show, because I had seen him 3 times before, I kind of knew what the end of the show routine was and what they did. And I knew Lars was going to come over and get down and kneel down in front of like two dudes. Got him. And then point his stick at him. And then at the last second, he throws it up in the air. Right? And it's a jump ball, right? So I told my cousin that well ahead of time. He knew it was coming. I said, but the chances of you know, even if we're front row on one of the 4 sides, chances are improved, but, you know, we got like a 1 in 4 chance of it coming near us. And somehow, some way, he did. So at the end of the show, I remember he walked to the 3 other sides and then came over to us. And I was here, my cousin was next to me, and there's another dude next to him. And Lars knelt down in between my cousin and the other dude. So I had no shot right away, right? And Lars does this thing, and it throws up in the air. And my cousin went up and grabbed the stick, yanked it down, put it down by his gut, right? And then the security guy comes over, gets my cousin in a headlock just to secure him for protection. And he leans in between his head, in between my cousin and me. So his head's right here. And he goes, that was a hell of a catch. He goes, I suggest you put that down your pants so nobody takes it from you. Do you need a hand? And I don't know if he meant it on purpose, or I don't know if he was just trying to release the tension and anxiety of all that by making us laugh. But my cousin Brett is like, I got it, dude. I got it. So, and he got a handful of picks throughout the show that they threw out, right, which was awesome. And so, but the reason why that's emotional and that was a great experience was because when he picked his groomsmen for his wedding, I was one of his groomsmen, and he gave out the groomsmen gifts and a little personal something to each person that he picked. And he gave me the drumstick that he got from the show. So that was really something. But we had a blast, man. That was such just a kick-ass freaking day. There were so many weird things. Like, we got there super early. We were 11th in line at like 8 in the morning. And the person working there is like, okay, here's your wristband. You're free to leave. And we're like, what? He goes, yeah, that secures your place in line. You're all set. You're good to go. So if you want to leave, get some food, come back, your place is all set. Whoa, 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 yo. Let's dance, you and I. So we did. We left. And we went back to my aunt's house, which was literally around the corner. Because it wasn't in downtown Atlanta. It was in a suburb about half an hour north of it. And so we said, all right, we'll go back there. We got some subs, went back, we watched some college football. We were just kind of hanging out. And then I was like, what time do you think we should go back? I'm like, I think, we should probably go back. I don't wholeheartedly agree with that person saying we could just go back to our spot. So it was like around 1:30, 2 o'clock, we decided to go back. And instead of, a few handful of people there were, hundreds of people there. Some with wristbands. All the people near the doors had wristbands. And so we walk up to our spot, and we're like, yeah, we're here. We're 11th. And we're like, what the hell are you talking about, dude? And so it began. And it was just like, you got to be kidding me. But luckily, number 10 and number 12 vouched, like, yeah, they were here. We got wristbands at like 8 in the morning. They told us we can come back. These dudes are legit. They were here. And it was cool. And everything was squared away, and we were fine. What wasn't cool is that they said this is the one and only line that's going, these are the one and only set of doors that's going to open when we open the arena. So make sure you're staying here, because when we open the doors, these are the doors that are going to open that you're going from. Okay, cool. So when they finally came around to opening the doors, they opened those, and then they opened 3 other sets of doors. And everybody just, it was mayhem. Everyone just started ditching the line, running to the doors, getting in, and what are the 5 people they're going to do? Nothing, right? Hey, don't run. Okay. Screw you. And so we bolted down the stairs, down to the floor of the arena, and got lucky and secured a spot against the rail. And once we got that spot against the rail and people were trying to squeeze in next to us and we were boxing out, doing our thing, securing our position. And once the dust kind of settled from that initial rush, I was like, all right, cool, we made it. Damn, I gotta piss. And my cousin's like, really? I said, no, I'm just messing with you, dude. And there we stood for 6 hours. But I remember so many things about that show. I remember the other shows having different set lists that made them unique and different, right? But that show was a totally different experience altogether. Early 2000s was a great time for concerts. There's a lot of good bands, man. Singing about whatever the hell they wanted. It was so cool. It's either that or it was just my ripe time for loving music, you know? Is that going down? That is going down. Okay. Like that's my wheelhouse for music, you know? 90s and 2000s is my wheelhouse for rock music. But I will say this, of all the concerts that I've been to, and I've been to those 6 Metallica concerts, there is one that blew me away, energy-wise, rock-wise, that I should have known and just didn't know until after I experienced it. Oh, man. The girl I was seeing at the time scored tickets to a show in Philly at the Electric Factory in Philly. And this is the joys of living in Jersey. You can go to concerts in New York and Philly. You can kind of double dip every time someone comes around. And I happened to be into his music and loving his music at the time. And the show was Rob Zombie. And the show was freaking insane. I told you I was at that Tattoo the Earth tour. What the? Where is he? But the Rob Zombie show was just... And maybe it was because we were closer to him, because the Electric Factory is like a club, right? And maybe because of the proximity of how close we were to him. But how hard he freaking just rocked. And he didn't just like headbang, you know, wasn't up there just swinging his head around. He's up there just, he gets a leg up on the goddamn speaker and he's just rocking. And everyone is like, you feel like you are part of him when you're rocking out. And it's one of those things you just can't explain. You just become part of it. And I never experienced anything like it. And the psychedelic slideshow going on in the background just amplified it, right? You see these skeletons riding dead horses over these mountains and stuff, and you're just like, what the hell am I experiencing? And he's just laying into you with whatever he's got. And it was the most incredible show I've been to as far as just energy. Just undisputed energy was that show. It was unfreaking believable. And I was on the floor for that show. And the girl and I went... This is how awful of a date I was. Her and I went. We started the show standing next to one another. We ended the show with her... I don't know, probably 20 rows away from me. I got pushed to the back of the club. To the back of the club so far where there's actually space. You could actually breathe a little bit. She was lost in all the moshing that was going on. And I was just like, at the end of the show, I'm like, yeah, sorry. Luckily, she was fine. But I was just like, yeah, my bad. I let go, sorry. I was like, oops. Sorry. Oh, dude. Okay, I don't want to mine all this out. That's gonna be brick. This actually needs to stay. That's brick. So, anyway, it's a lot of words for the awesome shows I went to, but they were all definitely awesome. Oh, these don't line up. Why on earth do these not line up? How is this possible, right? I'm on here. Up one. Down one. Turn. Up one. Down one. Up one. Down one. Okay, it just has to come out. You gotta come out more. Okay. Yeah, we're short one all the way down. Okay. Okay, we're good. I thought it was like a magic eye trick. Let me get some of these and lay this down. So, I also went to a New Edition concert because of a girl. We're just going to leave it at that. Had to go to a Pussycat Dolls concert once because of a girl. At least those are hot chicks, though. Yeah, the concert I went to, it was New Edition, was like reunion tour, and Gwen Stefani opened for him. The girl's kind of worth it. Kind of free. It only cost me like $50. There was a group of 10 of us. And we weren't, I didn't know they did this, but I showed up at the meeting spot and they rented a limo to take us down there. I was like, okay. I didn't know the limo has a drop-off spot for you, but they probably thought we were New Edition because it was like a red limo. It wasn't even like black or white or anything. Oh, good times. Good breaks too. Where is that one?
Good breaks too.
Alright, I wanted some bricky bricks. Okay, so we need to extend this out because we're a dumbass. That goes there, that goes there. That goes there. There, there. There. Wrong one. Wrong height. There. There. Okay. Gotcha. That's why we need this stuff built out of stone, because it won't break and blow up. Okay, so this all needs to be filled in. This. That's the ladder. Coo coo coo. Move, dude. Cool. So we'll have to. The ladder's in the middle. I know that. So the ladder is. Oh, don't fall off here. Ladder's the middle one here. Okay. Ladder's the middle one. Going up. Okay, that'll work. We'll have to make some like a cool stone tower out of this. Instead of cobblestone, make something. Coo 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 coo. We're getting there. Although the way they were dressed, it wasn't as torturous as I thought it would be. Hell yeah, man. Don't ya? Do, 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 don't ya? Don't you wish your girlfriend was hot like me? Don't you wish your... Right? That's Pussycat Dolls, right? If not, it should be. Yeah, concerts are good times, man. Single, dumb, money to spend. Jeez, now if I want to go to a concert, I have to get like 7 layers of permission and an allowance. There was something a little weird about going to Giant Stadium for not a football game. Like you go, you're tailgating, you're drinking, you're getting hammered, but it's not with other Giants fans. You know, and you can't rally behind the stories of glorious past, you know. Oh yeah, remember when Metallica beat Megadeth 42-6 in the 7th inning? Yeah. Like, none of those stories. It doesn't happen. You actually end up just arguing over which albums are better. And then you start fighting with people. Oh man, Black Album was the best, dude. You don't know Metallica, old school Metallica, yeah. Yeah, you gotta ride the lightning, dude. And those conversations usually end in Yeah, well, they all rock, right? Yeah, let's do a shot. All right, cool. Or they end up with people throwing down. Don't you? I'm gonna get that. That song is never leaving my head now, dude. Don't you wish this song would leave your head? Don't you wish the girls would give you head? Don't ya? Another layer down. Jump the pig. We jumped him. Over here. What is this stuff? This stuff's gotta go. Well, we get it. Those are my old steps. Boom. Switch. Beep, 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 beep. All right, right side, let's go. This dude's waiting for me to hit a piece of gold. He's like, I will mess you up, sucker. There's the man. See, this is what I'm talking about, right? He'll come on, he'll play more human than human. And then you're rocking. In a way, he's... I don't know, like, I've seen people bounce around on stage and do weird stuff and rock out, but I've never seen people do it the way he does it, man. He did it in a way that you were just like, dude, yeah, let's go. Let's go. And Then you're rocking, and all of a sudden you look up on the back of the screens behind him, and you just see some psychedelic stuff, dude. You're just like, who the hell made up this animation? It's nuts, dude. Like you left that Rob Zombie show feeling like you just left the gym after a workout. Except you didn't do arms or legs or tries and buys. You did everything. No joke, true story. The girl who I was... What is that? Oh, come back. Got him. I didn't do that, pig dudes. All right, that was a gas dude. He did it. You get him. I'm saving my pyramid. So anyway, I was saying, the girl I was seeing at the time, that fucking dog is up already. You gotta be kidding me. Her and I used to go to the strip club together quite a few times. Up to and including the point where she actually went and auditioned for a job there. Hang on a second. Went and auditioned for a job there. Went, got shoes, got different outfits, went there during the day to talk to people, to audition for a job, and I don't think she ever got on stage and danced though. Her and I didn't really talk much after that. Like, I didn't drive her to do it, but she's like, do you think I should? I'm like, yeah, go for it. Like, she seemed like it was something she was really into wanting to do. What is this mysterious flame? That is so weird. What is that? So. To be perfectly honest, it was not her cup of tea. I don't know why she went. I knew the type of person she was. It wasn't for her. She definitely enjoyed going, but I think she thought it was more than it was cracked up to be. She was an introvert. Also, fun fact about seeing that girl. On the weekends, when we go to the club, it'd be in South Jersey somewhere. So I would down by her place. So I would drive the hour down there or go to her house after work. And then we leave, we go. I bring her back to our house at like 1:30 in the morning. And then I would drive home. And there's an hour drive home way, and there's an hour and 40-minute driveway. The hour and 40 minutes is just expressway and parkway. It's 2 major roads. It's well lit. It is less animals. The other short way is back ways, but it's shorter. So I went home the back way. So I wanted to go home, get to sleep. And sure enough, probably 10 minutes from my house, right, I was in my town. I was on a back road coming into my town, just crossed the border into my town. A deer runs out from behind a bush and runs into the side of my car. Basically, his here's the front of the car, here's the windshield. His head hit right there where that corner is, and then he went like this, and then boom, his body impacted into the side of my car. Head on the windshield, boom, body into the side of the car. Yeah, that was the beginning of the end, hanging out with her. Yeah, I wasn't speeding or anything, but I do remember making a call the next day to the insurance company to file the claim. And, you know, they want to know all the information as to, you know, where were you, from where were you coming, where were you going, all that stuff. And I told them, I said, it's fun. I need this dude to get out of the way here. Get out of the way, dude. It's funny because of the name of the strip club. So it was, I told her, I said, well, I was coming home. She goes, where were you? I said, well, I was out at a club. And she goes, well, what's the name of the club? And I said, all right, well, you're going to find out what kind of club it is. I don't really care. I said, it's the Fantasy Show Bar. And she says, you were coming from a bar? And I said, no. She goes, but you just said bar. I said, it's not that type of club. And then I told her what kind of club it was. And she was like, oh. That explains why it was open so late. And I'm like, yeah. I said, at the time, I don't even know if it's still the case. You couldn't serve alcohol at the club in New Jersey. So that was my way of reassuring her that I wasn't drinking in any way possible. But because the word bar was in the name of the club, I had to go through this whole spiel of it's not a bar. Dude, if this little toothpick alley here goes all the way down, I'm going to be so impressed. At some point, I'm just expecting it to disconnect, but so far it's hung in there. But yeah. I remember waking up the next morning, telling my parents what happened. I said, hey, I wasn't drinking, I wasn't doing anything wrong. But, the deer hit my car last night. Dude, you hit a deer? I said, no. Being very clear about this. A deer ran into my car. And my dad, typical dad, doesn't believe me. He goes, goes, well, the mirror's gone. Where's the mirror? I said, it happened right in front of the air park, behind the 2 bushes by the corner fence. The deer ran out into the side of my car, hit his head here, and his body folded against the side. Boom. I said, the mirror's probably there. He goes, well, did you call the police? Did you do anything? I said, no. I pulled over. I made sure my car was still running. Nothing was wrong. And then I made sure I could drive it. And then I went home. He goes, so there's no report or anything? I said, no, I didn't think the car was in that big of a dam. He goes, you gotta call the cops. I'm like, so my dad went back out to the location of the incident and got my mirror so that we could have it repaired. Good times. Good times. But that kind of segues into my current life. Maybe it's a nice metaphor for the life I left behind and the life I moved to, because I don't remember what month that incident happened, but it had to be maybe November, late November, because I went to a wedding in December of 2005. And that's the wedding I met my wife at. And I had to give her a ride home the next morning. And I remember she was asking the night before, would you be able to give me a ride home the next morning? I said, yeah, sure, no problem. Didn't even think that once we got out there the next morning, I couldn't open my my passenger door to let her in. I was like, oh yeah, the deer hit my car. She goes, you hit a deer? I was like, no, the deer ran into my car. But then that's when she amazed me with her flexibility, because by the time I took her bag to make room in the back seat for her, she was already went in the driver door and hopped into the passenger seat. And I was like, hey now. I'm like, you're worth a follow-up phone call. Oh, hey. I got bright. You have some real talent there. You're more than just a great personality. Creative Cloud again. Dude. Chill out. There's gotta be piglets around somewhere. I can't break that. We're breaking it. One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's another one, right? That's another layer down. Let's go. How is this fall looking? Well, that still looks terrible. Okay. Hello? Memory we save. Alright, this is gonna be my last level for tonight. Let's crush it. We're getting it. We're getting it. Don't mess up my corner. Oh. What's this drop look like? Oh, it sucks over there, but it's tolerable here. That drop used to be a lot worse. Alright, there is a piglin over there. He's not aggro. Cool. Getting there. Actually, we're getting really there because once we get to the bottom, then we just have to fill in across. Wow, we are a lot more closer to being done than I thought. I still gotta figure out what I'm doing over here. If we're gonna mine all that out or not. should probably fill in these things with sand or something. I gotta find a desert to deal with a lot of sand. Could fill it with lava. Let's see what we have. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 4 more layers. Dude, 4 more layers. That's it. And then we have to do some polishing up. So that's when we build the walls up. Like, we gotta build a wall up so we don't fall into that. I have to decide if I'm gonna build this out any further. I think I should. But it's sketchy as heck because it's over lava. But it's starting to look really cool. It's starting to look like a pyramid. I might. We'll have to see. I may not. I'm probably just going to fill in this top layer with, I want to get a bunch of stone brick, which is going to require a lot of cobblestone. I want to do the bottom layer as stone brick. I want to do stone brick walls all the way up. All the way around. And maybe we don't over there. Maybe we just leave that as like jaggedy the way it is. As long as nothing's spawning over there, but what is that? That's gold. If nothing spawns there, then I think we're okay. But we also have to build these walls all the way to the ceiling. Coming together. Let's go beat up some blazes before we go to bed. It's starting to look like what we want it to look like, you know? It's coming together. Quartz. I don't have any cobblestone, do I? Oh, let's take that. Okay, have that. I have my sword. Go bust up some blazes. Get some blaze rods for the fun of it. Railroad. Let's get him. That's probably why my shields wore off so much. Oh, I killed him. Darn it. Come on down. Thank you. Come on down. Come on down. There we go. Ah, dude, come on. Be cooler if I can make that row hoppers that feed into another set of hoppers that feed into chest. I definitely don't want to ruin this blaze farm. Two for one. Okay, I bolted out of there, huh? There you are. Thank you. Sweet. 19. That's good enough. Let's go. More than enough. And we're off. So apparently Mikester said in Discord that you have to do some Shang-Chi arena to get the Browd rig. That might be the end of the side quest for me. I do not want to do arena to get a ring. Is it at least short though? Like, have you done it? I don't want to do it, man. Just when I go upstairs, I'll take a look at it real quick just to get an understanding. I just, as you can imagine, don't want to do it. I'm so glad we have that blaze kind of farm set up because now we have blaze rods galore. Infinity smite. I wanted to get smite on my sword. What can I get rid of off my sword when I make a new one? Knockback and mending are a must. Sweeping edge and looting, sharpness. We'd have to get unbreaking off it. Well, yeah. The swords I have come with unbreaking. That's a problem. That's the problem. "67-year user checks his followage and says bye." What? I thought 67-year user was cool. Oh, you were joking. Don't, dude. It's 1 in the morning, man. Jokes are over. Wait, why can't I see that? Oh, that thing doesn't work. I wonder why that doesn't work. Oh, it does work. I just gotta move it. Let's see. 67-year user. Do you remember the first thing you ever said in chat? Ever. He says no. First thing you ever said in chat, March 26th, 2021. Yo, bruh, pick a number between 1 and 10. I don't remember anybody comes to my chat, so it's cool. All right, Hyperion, you also have to get white ring out of 75. Oh, you have to get the white ring out of the stupid arena too? Oh, you got it in 22 fights. 22 matches. Okay, that's not too bad. All right, I can do that. I'm not going to be doing 50 or 60, but 20, 22. Easy. Wait, we emptied everything out, right? We good? Not good. Now we good. I think you were it was either 6 or 7. That was my guess. Oh wait, is it just 3 stars though? All right, I'm gonna go check it out in a few minutes. When I go upstairs, I'm gonna get the dog out, and then I'll hit the sack. So thank you guys for hanging. I appreciate it. Yo, 67 user. Come back tomorrow, dude. We'll be here. Unless I say we're not here, but for the most, we will be here. Tomorrow we're gonna finish off the terraforming that pyramid. Easy, dog. And then we will I have to fill in those 2 giant holes with something. And then we need to extend the platform, or at least level off the platform hanging over the lava. With so that's gonna take a little careful work. I gotta get some enchants and some potions in case we fall in the lava, I survive. Stuff like that. And then we need to add the cobblestone or the stone walls and floors. And then we'll be done. Then I need to add a portal somewhere in there so that I can make the actual gold farm, the real one. This one will serve as a temporary until we get enough cobblestone. I'm sorry, enough obsidian to make the actual real one. So that's why we're making it a cool pyramid. Buying a Shure SM7B. Nice. That mic's legit killer. That mic was out of my league, though. So, cool, man. Good luck with the new mic. I'm going to be heading out, guys. Thank you again for coming and hanging. I appreciate it. Thank you, Droker, for the raid earlier, dude. I appreciate it. As always, everybody, for coming and hanging. Keep me company. Much love. And if you haven't, go watch PCU. Because if you don't, you're not allowed back in chat tomorrow. Take care, guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Stay mighty.